I'm going to tell you the exact categories of Nerf blasters that there are. There's basically only 4. We'll start with the first category, the Workhorse blasters. The thing about blasters like this, these are going to last the longest, these are going to be the most trustworthy, these are going to be the ones that are being made across decades. Another category of Nerf blaster that is quite popular is the gimmicky Nerf blaster. Take a look here at this Hailfire. You can tell that this is not designed for any sort of practical use. You'll see this time and time again with blasters that have just fun little features that may not make a whole lot of sense. And as much as it pains me to say this, something like even the Nerf trilogy with the self-ejecting shells is a bit gimmicky. That doesn't make these blasters bad. All it does is just makes them not as effective as something like we saw in the very first category. Another category of blaster is the try something different blaster. This typically means a new dart type, this means maybe a new design. The Ultraline, I think, is kind of the encapsulation of this idea. Not only do we have a new dart type, we often have new designs that go with blasters that we haven't quite seen before. Like on the Nerf Ultra 2 with the rear loading on the blaster itself. That typically means it's going to get met with a lot of criticism. The Ultra line is no exception to that. It is very divisive within the Nerf community, if you haven't already guessed. The last category of Nerf blaster is the prop style blaster. This is not to be confused with the gimmicky style blaster because I often see a very stark difference between the two. The gimmick blasters will primarily focus on a function or feature that is kind of novel or unique. Where a prop blaster comes in is this, how close can it look like the thing in the thing that you saw it from? We've seen this time and time again with the whole Star Wars Nerf line. A lot of them look great, a lot of them are fairly screen accurate. The thing though is that it doesn't necessarily focus on a feature. It focuses on the design aspect of it. It focuses on the form of the blaster. Something like this Nerf Halo Mangler, while it looks really cool, it's not a very practical blaster to use, and the features that it does have are actually really cumbersome. Something like this drop lid where you're supposed to get the darts in, it really, I struggle. You also have something like the Halo MA40, the entire Fortnite line, varying levels of performance, but again focusing on the form of the blaster. So I want to hear from you about what are the types of Nerf blasters that you would put in these categories. For instance, what are some of the gimmicky blasters that you've experienced, bought, or absolutely hated? I want to know all that in the comments below. Please consider subscribing, and if you do, hit the bell for notifications. That's important. So thank you all for watching this video today, and we'll see you soon.